Hello and welcome. In today's video we are going to see if this is the new best Nissan Silvia in the game. And this video has already gone poorly because this is the wrong Silvia. Okay, so we have the right one now, and this kind of brings me onto the problem. Currently in Gran Turismo 7 we have 7 different Nissan Silvias, and there's only 4 that I see that we need. So this is the latest Silvia added to the game. This is a Nissan Silvia case type Aero S14. Now this is a different trim level to the other S14 that I just showed you. Now that's kind of the problem. If you're giving us an S14, you can pick if you want to give us the Aero or the type S. I see no need to have both of these vehicles because at the end of the day, both of these cars perform relatively the same. When the car is standard, all 7 Silvias feel exactly the same. They don't feel very powerful. They all slide out. They all have understeer. All 7 Silvias handle the exact same when they are standard. There's no way that you are able to tell, okay, I'm in this specific Silvia. If you are in, for example, hood cam, there's no way that you can tell what Silvia you're in because they all handle the same when they're stock. Now the minute you start adding performance mods, that's where the difference comes in. Now some of the Silvias have engine swaps. You can put a 2J, an SR20, an LS7, and if I'm not mistaken, an LT5. You can put a Camaro engine, and you can actually put that engine into the S14 that I showed earlier in this video. So this car starting off right away, it has its downsides because at the current time you are unable to engine swap the Silvia. So with the Silvia standard, there is really no way of it standing out from the crowd. There's no way of you saying, okay, wait, this is the best handling Silvia stock, because you can't really tell. Now after fully upgrading the vehicle, it produces almost 500 brake horsepower and a weight of just over 1000 kgs. So from a sports car's point of view, those are some good figures. However, this is still not making it the most powerful Silvia because that crown still belongs to the Nissan Silvia Q's S13. Now putting the car back on track now with a sportier look to go along with the new added performance. Now you can see with no traction control on, the car is a bit twitchy around the bend if you aren't careful and just slam on the throttle immediately coming out of the turn. Now what I can appreciate is this car is not overpowered, which means the brakes do actually work on it. If you slam on the brakes, the car does slow down in time and the car is just easier to drive. Now with the other Silvias that are able to engine swap, a lot of them struggle with actually slowing down because the brakes, even though you put on the best that you can get, it still isn't enough. Now with this, it is a perfect track build, and that is what I appreciate about the Silvia. Yes, the others have so much more power, they have this, they have that, but what makes this Silvia unique is this Silvia can be transformed into a full-on race car and is actually practical. Now this car is faster than you think. With the standard engine, it actually outperforms some of the other engine swap Silvias, making this one of the top 3 fastest Silvias to go around a circuit. What I do enjoy about this vehicle is the fact that it is easy to drive. You do not struggle with the car, you don't have to really fight it that much. Even with it fully upgraded, it's not really a tussle, but if you want to have fun, you can get the rear end to slide out and just hold it drift. So that is really all you need. The Silvia, in my opinion, isn't really that special. How many more Silvias can we actually get? That's my question, because one thing I learned with Gran Turismo 7 is there are a lot of Silvias out there and apparently people want them. This was actually the least favorite car out of update 1.26, and now I don't think it's because the Silvia is a bad car. I think it's because we already have so many different Silvias in the game. we are oversaturated with the amount of Silvias, and Gran Turismo that just keeps adding them and adding them. It's really taking away the uniqueness of each Silvia because they are all beginning to merge into one. So look, should we see more Silvias in the game? I don't think so. We have so many different options, so many different styles of Silvias to choose from. If we get more, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what to say because there are so many good cars that people have been asking for, and we are just not receiving them, but we keep receiving Silvias that no one's really asking for. Now, I don't want to seem like I'm complaining because look, every Silvia I've driven, I've never had an issue with. I felt it's just each one that gets added, it just feels less special to have another Silvia in the game, because if you add another one, what's the point of the other one? And these cars are actually just becoming so redundant at this point. But hey, look, don't come at me in the comments if you enjoy every single Silvia, you're a die-hard JDM fan. Well, you're in luck because there are plenty of JDM vehicles to choose from, especially Nissan Silvias. So with all this being said, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content. Peace.